I'm open to whatever happens.
Sure, I don't mind as long as as long as people have fun. I don't really give a fuck. It's like fuck, you know me.
And that's why I show up for every one of these mystery tournaments, because there's never been a mystery tournament here that I've never had fun. So
I mean, here's the thing.
okay.
Like, I haven't updated the. I didn't have time to update, but I guess 220 games is enough.
Of course it is. That means that there's a less than 0.5% chance of getting the one you want to play.
Here's
That's how it
the
should be.
here's the thing. You have a lot of like popular games, but you also have like games that are kisoge. So everyone has what they want, you know. You have your
It's
sports, you
just
have your puzzle games, you have your whatever, you know. Okay, so just doing just doing just putting it on several things right now. So yeah, I'm just posting stuff. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit late with this, but hopefully people are gonna like this. Um, if there might be games that I might not know how to set them up. So, um, this is ahead of time. I am sorry, but I can't really know all of the games how they're supposed to go. But in terms of fighting games, it's usually FT2. It's usually like regular stuff. Um, so yeah. Never mind. And this is gonna be the last one, and we should be good to go. Alright. I am going to be shuffling the bracket now. Everyone is signed up. Okay. Shuffling the seats. Uh, I shouldn't have done a check in for this. Three, four. This is just to have more people for mystery tournament, is all. All right. So here's the thing.
first match. Is
Okay.
this bracket final?
This is the first one. And this is the first one. I'm just okay. Screen capture. Yeah. Okay. So let's do screen capture. Okay. This is good. Okay. Okay. All right. Fit the screen. And here we go. Okay. So which you? All right. So this is not it. So yeah. Let me just show you the bracket. This is not the bracket. The bracket is going to be no, that's not the one. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so this is mystery tournament game list. All right. Yeah. This is the list. Right now it has about 263 games. So this is gonna be a spin for me and a hero.
Oh, interesting.
So good luck and have so good luck. Hopefully.
I'm gonna watch his stream because it's probably gonna be difficult to just join the lobby every time.
All right. So Art of Fighting 2. Alright, a hero. Okay, let me just do this. Yeah, I forgot to remove this. Alright, so we have Art of Fighting 2. Sister Row. Wait, huh? The tutorials, forgot about that. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the lobby. I should have a good bunch of these. Just setting my controls right now. I haven't played AOF 2 in a long time.
All right. Hey,
Alright.
I'm back. What game did you get?
Art of Fighting 2.
Oh, what a great game. You're very lucky.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What a wheel. Well, here's the thing, Hero. The wheel is basically so everyone that requests a game, we add them on the mysterious tournament game list. So I don't decide which games are gonna pick. It's
And
basically
people don't request games based on quality.
here's the thing. It's made by a lot of people, like by different people that want to, they request games like you have your popular games like Third Strike, you have your obscure games like Martial Masters, you have your casino games like Bloodstorm, Jackie Chan, Fist of Fire, Taido, like you have a bunch of stuff, and then you have like
I think all those are pretty good.
here's the thing. I think we are 85% with fighting games. The rest of
Yeah,
it
that's the
is
thing. That kind of throws some people off. Is that there are some puzzle games on the list and some other stuff, right?
yeah.
So
I mean,
that throws some people off.
Here's the thing. I've told people several times, whenever I do like a mystery tournament, it's basically it's meant to be like everything. Like we're not just gonna freaking do, oh, we're gonna do fighting game, or we're gonna do All right, I'm gonna challenge you now, Hero. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do unranked. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm just setting
Fighting
this
was
up.
it?
Yeah, I'm just setting this up so the people can.
Art of Fighting 2.
Yeah, I remember
What
this
character-
game.
in that
Unfortunately, where's
Oh,
the,
right, King. I think another thing about these kind of tournaments is that in every fighting game, there's like a different input pulling system, and you don't even like realize it until you like switch between them a little bit too quickly. Like SNK games, you always have to do the motion before you press the button. Capcom is like a little bit more lenient. But in Art of Fighting 2, it's a very strong strategy of rapid pressing buttons. Because special moves cost meter. Or spirit. And you can drain spirit by taunting.
yeah, pretty much.
I think it's a pretty good system. I think it's kind of disappointing that KOF moved away from the spirit system. I thought that it was kind of really like a mind game playing with your opponent when you would drain your opponent's meter by taunting in KOF 94 through 96. But they brought back the like extra, but extra doesn't have taunt drain anymore. I like taunting in general.
I mean, it's a strategy, you know.
I made sure to taunt in every of the Dragon Ball Z tournament.
Are you okay? Never. I mean, I don't like that system. But,
What system?
the taunt. It's more.
Well, it doesn't usually do damage, right? So it's kind of a unusual strategy. But some of them do damage. So it's just another move, just another button on the controller then. And third strike, it doesn't like drain meter or anything, but it gives like a weird power up. Wow. Footsies. Did you watch Justin Wong play Art Fighting 2? He also is a Kim player. I think one thing about Art of Fighting 2 that's very unusual is how little grabs and dragon punches do. Oh wow, nice slide.
Yeah. King is really good. Yeah. Let me just post the score. Okay. Alright. So that's 2-0 for me. Let's see if the other people are here.
I think most people are in the Discord at least. I guess that's just the way it is for a randomizer or a mystery tournament anyway, since it's
All
not
right.
advertised.
So basically, because I don't see Gabriel. I'm gonna give Majin and Gabriel some time. So until then, it's Rizeng versus Benjaku. That's what I'm gonna be spinning the wheel for. So here's the thing though. If I pick up Flightcade and both of you don't have the game, we're gonna respin it. Just letting you know. And if we have like NES games, if they're picked, we're gonna respin again. I'm just letting you know. Sure, Coach Jamal.
What NES games are on the list?
TMNT. But the thing is, SNES is a bit like you have to put it in the exact fucking spot for the path. So
Nice.
I need to get like the NES games first before I attempt that. So yeah. All right. Good luck. But yeah. Okay. Samurai Showdown 3.
So TMNNT came out on the NES and the SNES as different games, or
No, TMNT, like, here's the thing, because we can't do SNES games, TMNT is like, mm, yeah. Although I think TMNT is also on Mega Drive as well. Samurai Showdown 3. Sorry I didn't showcase this, but here it is.
Oh, that's a good game.
Here's the thing. This game is gonna be a tournament for this upcoming week anyway, so it's a good.
Oh, nice.
It's a good practice.
Yeah. This is a very high skill technical game. Much more technical than the other Samurai Showdowns.
No, I mean every Sam show is tactical and more strategic.
Well, strategic, I would say that's what most of the games try to be. Well,
not necessarily. Like, there are games that want to be more combo focused. There are games that are more ground based. There are games that are more chaotic, like MVC. But there are games like Samsho, where in Samsho's case, you can't exactly like use like jab and KOF and just limit your opponent's movement. It's just that if you miss an attack here, you'll get fucking jumped on. It's basically how it is. So it's kind of like, you might want to. I mean, you can look at it as, oh, it's like kendo or some shit like that, which is in a way very similar. So.
I like sword fighters in fighting games. I think that's kind of something that Street Fighter 2 is missing, is a sword fighter.
I think, Street Fighter was meant to be like a Street Fighter, like people going at it with fucking punching kicks, and it's supposed to be like strategic. And yeah, I agree with that. But the thing is, there is an SNK Sword Fighter, which I'm not. It's similar
Are you
to
talking
an.
about Fox using KOF?
I'm talking about Last Blade. Last Blade is more quick paced than it is like. Then it's more like counters and I guess correct slashes or something like that.
The deflects.
Okay, so
I don't actually think that a lot of systems do the parry deflect system that well. I like it how it is in Soul, where it has the potential to go back and forth, where it's not just you deflect or parry once and then it becomes your turn to do combo time.
With Soul Calibur is a free flowing combat. I would say, and people have said this several times, I would say Soul Calibur is Tekken with fucking swords. I mean, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it's how I experience it. It's more free flowing, you know. And when you grab a weapon, it feels nice. It feels very fun. But when you play like Last Blade is more like strategic in a way. You can still do fucking like crazy shit, but in Samsho, like there's like the animations.
These are both like SNK players too. I mean, I don't know about Benjaku, but Rising is definitely a SNK player, at least in 03. But this is probably not that familiar for either.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's very different.
Fern doesn't.
Yeah, it's very different.
Izumaru is really strong in this game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know which version it is, but the character is pretty.
I mean, Shizumaru has been from okay to great. It really depends which game it is. Also, this game is also known as one of the most broken fucking Samsho games. There's also that. Not for everyone,
This one,
but for
actually,
a lot.
Not the only Samsho I like to play.
No, I understand it, man. Like, it's jank, and I love jank. I love stuff like that. But I can't say that this is my favorite Samsho.
I think Samsho 1's pretty good.
Oh, Samsho's good. Samsho's... It doesn't have a lot of options in of a contrast to the other Samsho games. But yeah,
A lot more of just a simpler emphasis on the footsies. I think.
so ground based footsies basically is what we're referring to. You know, when games don't have a whole lot of options in games, I like to refer them as ground based footsies. But in this case, this has footsies with a bunch of options. Already, Reason is doing a good job. They'll probably be. Damn. The one thing I don't like about Samsho is the grab system.
It's a little bit wacky sometimes, and I think player 2 has an objective advantage if it's at the same time, at least in some of them.
Yeah. Darkest, one of our admins in Tandaria. I used to play a lot with him, like Samurai Showdown, back in the beginning, before the Tandaria days. He likes Samsho from what I remember.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely people who like 4 that I've found, but it's definitely not one of the popular ones. Maybe it's more popular than 3 though.
I would say the most popular Samsho, from what I've heard, is Samsho 5 Special.
I think it's 5SP, and then just under it is 2.
Could be. Yo. That you, Majin?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so that's 0-2 for Rizeng. Okay, GG's. Get ready, Majin. I'm gonna be spinning for you. Because you're up next. Alright, so Rizeng wins. Oh yes, against Iki. That's gonna be interesting. Alright, time for me to showcase the pick of the wheel. Okay, screen capture. Should be good. Alright, spin. Good luck. Last blade, number 1. Well, hopefully you guys liked the game. Well, alright. Okay, I'm in.
Good luck.
Let me get my controller real quick.
Sure. No problem. Oh man, seems like we're going with the obscure stuff.
A lot of SNK games.
I mean,
Sure.
that's not a bad thing, is it?
Not really.
Oh yeah. This is the version where Kaede can transform into Super Saiyan form. If I remember correctly. Where in 2 he was like automatically in Super Saiyan form. Apparently. This one you had to transform into. But yeah, Zantetsu, I'm not sure how he plays in comparison to 2, but in terms of 1. But I don't think he should be any different. He's pretty quick, from what I remember. In 2. Not sure if he is as quick as in here. Two sword games back to back. One in rounds, huh? Isn't it? Mijin 2002 takes match 1. Oh no, nice. Oh yeah. The martial artist is in this game. That's nice.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that was close. Let me double check my stream. Yeah, that's good.
a ninja.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's not the sweet button. GG's.
Alright. That's Jin 2002-20. GG's. Alright. Okay. Let me just report the score. Okay. Jin takes it to 2-0. Let me just check if by any stretch of the imagination if Gabrad's here. Nope, he hasn't responded. Unfortunately. Yeah, he's offline. So Coach Jam is gonna advance. Okay. Alright. Just waiting for this. I wish I played Sam Sure Last Blade. Well, to be fair, there are always gonna be options for you to play those games. Considering how often I do tournaments. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be spun for me and Coach Jam. So good luck, and let's see what's gonna happen. Because I have no fucking clue. Alright. Okay. Let me check if Coach Jam has accent core. Because if not, I'll just spin another one. Spin. All right, respinning. Okay. Yeah, Flightcasts usually are almost impossible to play on a fucking Mr. Tournament. Unless people have the game. Savage Rain, I guess. This I know the person can get it.
Person from SNK.
Again. Yeah, it has a similar mechanic, like not exactly, but similar to how Real Bout has you know the lane switching. Yeah, It's just more of a switching in, I guess, high and low. I'm just setting my controls actually. Okay.
Eagle's always throwing those lights down from that ceiling. That's just what he does.
GG's. Yeah, I don't know this game, unfortunately. So yeah, GG's. Okay, next up is gonna be Reason versus Majin. Okay. Good luck. Mortal
That's
Kombat
which
3.
second. Oh, that's a good game.
Yeah.
But it's not Ultimate, so
No,
there's
it's,
something.
it's just Mortal Kombat 3.
Mm.
Yeah. I know it's not the greatest game, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what the differences are.
One is like broken more than the other.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Is that this one or Ultimate?
This one. This one had like
Oh,
many infinite combos.
I see.
Yeah. Oh man. Interesting games, I gotta say.
Has there ever been a just standalone Mortal Kombat 3 tournament on Pandaria?
Uh, we've tried to, but they run like fucking shit.
Well, I know there's been one for Ultimate, but
There was, yeah. I'm not sure about
I would
Mortal
actually be
Kombat.
kind of interested.
2
for
and 1
Mortal
we
Kombat.
did. 2 and 1 we did. I'm not sure about Mortal Kombat 3 though. Yeah, I'll look into it, to be honest.
Alright, I think my game should be working.
Okay.
It did say it was bugging.
Mm. Well, so far we have good fighting games. Okay, then. But I'll be honest with you, Ikigai. I kind of prefer gold, and I think gold runs better.
I like Gold. I think 2 and Gold are my favorites.
Yeah. The thing is, there are going to be 2 versions of Mortal Kombat.
3 is too technical for me.
The thing is, for a certain community, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is like the best. The best Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be part of a community that did like they do like casual matches on main Kailera. Of course, apparently this game does not run well on Fightcade, is what I've heard. Also, from what I can tell, in previous tournaments, it doesn't really run well. So, yeah. Mission 2002 takes match 1. You know. So, yeah. That's, like, I think Fightcade's biggest issue are the Fightcade games. Fightcade games and Killer Instinct. And some games that are fucking decent. I think that's it from a point of view of fixing stuff. And of course, Flycast has some fucking issues, but they're working on improving.
Did a clone in the corner?
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people play real good with Kung Lao. I could never play like this. Let's be honest.
I only know how to play Scorpion.
Trey taught me some stuff when he used to teach me how to play fighting games. That's who I learned from, by the way, Ikigai.
Trey?
Yeah. There was There was a guy that knew about Slam Masters Doodle like a lot. Usually unbeatable in that game. Alright, GG's. Well, mission. Never played this game in my life, but GG's. Okay.
Well, he knew to play pretty well.
Yeah.
Probably because he knows moves of that character in other Mortal Kombat games.
Yes. Alright, so because Gabriel did not respond, have no other option than to DQ. Sorry, Gabriel. Maybe next time. Sorry. Anyways, that means a hero advances. Okay. Next match is gonna be Ikigai Annan versus Benjaku. Alright, so good luck. And let's see what game we're gonna see. Hopefully some good ones. I mean, we already have several good ones. Though, Mortal Kombat, yeah. Due to how it runs, I can't call it. Well, it's a game you like, Ikigai. Karate Tournament.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a game you like. It's a game me and you like. Let me just contact Benjaku.
Oh, he's already here.
Yeah. Oh, usually.
I'm gonna challenge him.
I mean,
we'll wait for you, I guess.
No, go ahead, start it. Like I have every fucking ROM. I have the ROM sets set up on my end. So unless it's a fucking hack, which is like something that's the latest release of a hack. Yeah. Unless it's that case of a scenario. Yeah, I probably don't have it, but regular games, yeah, I have them. I even managed to get almost every Dreamcast, Naomi, and Thomas Wave on my end, so everything is set up for in case someone has those games. Okay, so next match is Ikigai Annan versus Benjaku. This is FT2. About this game, I love this game a lot. Close to, this is a game that I think is as good as Street Fighter the movie, the arcade version, which Street Fighter the movie I adore. Basically, what this game is, it's basically like a point system. Think of it like, it simulates like a karate tournament. That's what it's called, karate tournament. So yeah, you have 2 buttons. It doesn't work like a regular fighting game where you would like do quarter circle forward, half circles, 360 inputs. No, it's more like direction and button. Direction and 2 buttons if you want. Like a more, stronger attack. So yeah, it's easy to pick up and play. Also, the way you defend is you have like 3 parts of the defense. Like if you can defend the upper part, the middle part, and the down part, like low, like crouch block, stand block, and upper block. So yeah, it kinda. You have to see how your opponent is gonna attack. Is he gonna attack mid, upper, lower? There is some strategy involved with this game, definitely. A very underrated game, definitely. Also, already 1-0 for each game. And yeah, you don't have other characters. This is it. Your generic black, white belt, black belt, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the only game I've ever seen, what was it? The crane kick, yeah. Ouch. Damn, man.
Ah, fuck. I got so lucky.
Hey. It is what it is. GG's. I mean, it's, you know, you gotta read your opponent's move. It's just the way it is. The fuck is that? Hey. The thing is, Gabriel didn't come on time, so he got the kids. Oh man, yeah. The thing is, you have a lot of games like that that are obscure, so this is just one of many. Karate Tournament is just one of many. Could have been worse. Actually, no, I think that Karate Champ is also good, but yeah. So it's me versus Ikigai. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Alright, good luck. Whatever it is, I'll do my best. Ragnargard.
Oh.
Okay, the first Kusoge of the day. Ragnargard. Oh. Oh man, let's go. Yeah, GG's. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this game. I gotta set my controls though. I remember this game. Oh man, I used to help a friend of mine. He wanted to test something out. You know what I like about fucking Mr. Tournaments? There is no practice. There is no practice. Like, you might know the games, like, occasionally, and you might have played them, but there is no practice. There's no preparation. That's what I like about this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna lose. Susano!
Iki.
Yeah.
Ich had her that shit.
What?
Oh. Damn it. Yeah. Oh.
Oh wow. Russian leg kick.
Yeah. I'm trying my best, man. 1-0 currently. Oh. Susano!
Did someone come in here just to say Iki, you suck?
Nah, I didn't hear
Or did I
some- Nah. I didn't hear anything like that. Alright, let's try this.
Oh, good fucking grab.
GG's.
GG's.
Alright. Wow, man, that was intense. I like that match.
I couldn't do it with
Alright.
Zen Doji.
You don't need a resist. Alright. Okay, so here's the. Alright, so. Yeah. Ikigai advances. That's 2-0. That's 2-1 actually. I did not expect to win one match against you, considering what game it was. Okay, so this one is gonna be Rizeng versus Ahiro Hu. So, good luck, because we don't know what we're gonna get right now. Oh man. There is a game that's gonna be FT1, and I'll tell you which one it is if we have it. Alright, King of Fighters 2000.
Oh wow.
Okay, back to the normal
Well,
stuff.
Reason does play one KOF at least, so I think he'll do well in this one.
Okay, Rizeng. FT2, KOF 2000. Oh man, 2000, huh? Okay, well, we gotta have at least one KOF stuff here. Considering how many KOF games we have. Again, I'm not sure. Do we have 20, 30, 50 KOF games? Possibly. When we get KOF 93, probably never, because it started with 94. Okay, Rizeng is here. You got it. Happens, what can you do, man? Also, catchy tune on Ragnarok. Okay, it's the game's still downloading on a Hero's End, so no worries. Okay. Oh man, so yeah, how do you like the game so far?
All pretty good.
Glad to hear it. Speaking of which, we do the mystery tournament thing once a month, so yeah. So yeah, there will be another one like this. But the more people suggest stuff, the more games we'll add. Eventually, when PS1 comes to it, we'll probably add Bloody Roar 2 to the fucking mix. Bloody Roar 1 and 2, that is. Yeah, QF games are a bit slow on the auto downloader and Jason, unfortunately, because they're a bit bigger, I think, than your regular arcade stuff and Fightcade too. Come on. Yep.
Hey, Darkest.
Ah, Darkest is in the house. Nice. Oh, they're in.
Bye, Darkest.
It's probably gonna be back, maybe. I think you mentioned something. Okay. Hey guys. No, Darkest is here. Someone else does it.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
My bad.
No worries. Probably gonna take a while until the machine.
Going well. It's going well, Darkest. I'm having a good time. I'm just a little bit butthurt that I lost in Last Blade 1, I guess.
Hey, it's Majin, so.
Yeah, to be expected. I'm not particularly good at Last Blade 1. I'm more of a Last Blade 2 player. And my characters are much stronger in that game.
Well, remember it's 1, so they didn't get the formula until 2, I think.
Yeah, different grab system, I think, and also, wow, he got so many hits out of that. Then he got killed by something like yeah, so that's a lot better into. Also, there's no air deflect in Last Blade 1. I never realized that.
Well, different versions, right? Sometimes 1 is better than 2, and sometimes 2 is better than 1. You know how it is with sequels and all that. I would say they're more slow.
Oh, he's trying to do a combo that doesn't connect, I think. You might not know that Venomar doesn't have his command grab in this game, I think.
Also, a hero wants to. Also,
Maybe he does, actually.
A hero is a person that
been
told me
thinking
that
that
he
entire-
wants to compete in tournaments finder specifically. So
Oh, a hero or
a hero,
Resync?
yeah. A hero.
Oh. Okay, cool. Welcome to Thunderia Tournaments, a hero.
Yeah. Yeah, he's from the LC Freezer this way. He's a regular. So, yeah. Which LC Freezer is gonna be doing a Martial Masters tournament. Which that game is fun.
It's a pretty interesting game,
Yeah. It's very
but it's very slow paced. It's like King of Fighters, much slower paced. Because of the health bars just being too big.
Then again, you have also the tag. It's not a tag mechanic, it's more of a team fighter, kind of like KOF. But yeah. But in terms of animation, it's pretty great. It looks great, actually.
But you can't just pick the same character 3 times, so what difference does it really make in the end?
Yeah, you can pick the same character. Yeah, I like that, and more games should have that option. You can pick the same character. Damn, man.
Pretty unusual for team games to allow that. But I guess Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 does as well.
Oh, speaking of which, how did you like the Hyper DBZ game?
Oh, man, that was a really good game. I mean, I think, I don't know how to play it. The guy who won obviously did.
Yeah.
I think that character he played was really strong.
The thing is
but
that
the game-
character was not really officially released, so sure, why not add the character? Apparently, is what like someone said it was official, someone said it was not a finished character. You know, it depends. Who you
Well,
ask.
I looked on the website and he was included on the move list website, so I considered him as much as a character as any.
Yeah, I guess you're right in that case. No, I mean, Mugen games are fun. It just
No, I mean, Vegito literally didn't have a sprite. He was just an orb. So, I mean, at least from what I could tell, that other character was finished.
Yeah.
Or as much as like mattered to be playable in Mugen,
Yeah.
But I think what is it? I like how Vegeta plays. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think the game is a really cool idea, but it's still Mugen, And I
Oh.
think some characters are really better than others in like how it's designed, more
Of course.
designed than others,
Well, of
and that's
course.
fine. It's its
well,
own game.
Yeah.
Oh wow, good mature combo. That's the grab.
I mean, this build is considered one of the most balanced Mugen builds out there, so yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing that's O2. Probably. Okay.
What do I think? Fighter 6. I think that the fact that it has focus attacks, parries, and 2-hit fireballs that Ryu immediately goes into his like electric fireball thing that he had in 5 without having to charge it. I think that those 3 things are going to ensure that the game has no footsies and no fireball meta. Absolutely. It's gonna be completely just the game that some people might like, but gonna continue on the path that Street Fighter V did.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, here's the thing. The thing I don't like about Street Fighter 6 is, aside from it having parries, it encourages you to do parries. So it's not like, oh, you don't have to do them, but if you
And I
want,
think it's a parry button, which you might like, since I think it's a lot kind of difficult to do parry with forward. I think maybe forward and a button, but
no, what I mean is when you do like parries, you apparently build your meter faster. Apparently, from what I've read.
yeah, that's
From what I've read, that's bad. That is bad, and it keeps telling people, oh yeah, you have to parry if you want to have like a bigger meter, and you're gonna need the meter. So, so that's what I don't like.
well, a lot of people are just asking for Third Strike too, and I'm sure they're happy they got it.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. I don't. Okay, so because I didn't get a response, I'm guessing Reason won. So yeah. Let me spin the wheel. The wheel of fortune or misfortune, depends what you get. Alright. This is for Reason versus Ikigai. Good luck. Okay. Vampire the Night Warrior's boss hack.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to play as bosses?
Yep. That's why it's called the boss hack.
Alright, let's go.
Let me just tell him. FTT. Vampire the Knight Warriors boss hack. I'm not even sure I have this, but we'll see.
No.
Welcome back, Mission. Oh fuck. Vamp. GBH. And this is gonna be interesting to get.
I have it apparently.
Eh. Vamp GBH. Okay, let me see if I can find it.
What was I about to do? Damn, I forgot.
I don't know. Let's see. Rams. Okay, he's checking controls. Seems like it works. That's good. Thanks. Thank you. All right, he's ready. I guess we're doing boss hacks. Damn. This is gonna be a fast match. Alright, next match is Reason versus Ikigai Annan. After 2.
Not a pylon.
One winning rounds, huh?
That was the first time I ever played Pyron.
Hey, it happens. Alright, GG's. You guys think so?
That character is good.
Okay, let's try this. You guys takes that. Alright, Majin, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, spinning. Alright.
I gotta play Coach Jim. I hope I don't get that game.
Good game. We'll see. We don't know what we're gonna get. Alright, good luck.
Just hoping it's not that game. Just hoping.
I mean, we have over 254 games, man. We don't know what we're gonna get. Street Fighter 02 Dragon Level.
Oh!
The game Gabriel requested for this upcoming week. So, yeah.
What the fuck? Is that a hack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 02 Dragon Level. Let's go. Let me just tell Coach Jam because I contact him in another Discord. Street Fighter 02 Dragon Level. FT3. I should have the game. Yeah, I have the game. Well, at least they're new games, I guess.
So this is basically Rainbow Edition Alpha 2.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think Golden Edition is available yet. But I think Siang Wong or whatever it's called, that's like Rainbow Edition in Fightcade 2. Otherwise, there is no Rainbow Edition of Fightcade 2 with that name specifically. I'm waiting for. Yeah, there he is. Well, let's see what's gonna happen. And this is FT3, by the way. What's interesting is that the same game was requested by Gabriel for his randomizer tournament. Right now we have two games that we showcased before tournament. Ikigai.
Yep.
You'd like to see it, I guess, or love to see it. Let's see what the. Oh yeah, Rainbow Edition. Yeah, it's Rainbow Edition. Yeah, you were right, Rajin. I'm sorry. You know what the fuck I was talking about?
Insane. Do a DP and fucking Mad Fireballs come out.
Oh man, this is
Rainbow Edition with custom combos.
Yeah, apparently.
This motherfucker died and like literally, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, Rainbow
That
Edition
custom.
with Rainbow Edition with custom combos. Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Oh shit!
Whoever fucking lands it first is gonna fucking win. That's the idea behind fucking Rainbow Edition. Or yeah. Hey, we gotta have some bullshit shenanigans in the Mystery Tournament occasionally.
It's funny how you like almost useless supers in this type of version of Street Fighter.
For real, like you really don't have to use supers.
The thing is, at least it's gonna be once. Like once a game gets picked on a mystery tournament, they can't land on the same game again because of how many games there are.
I try to air Tatsu.
All right. Sure you can. Sure you can. That's the only thing is. Two one. All right. Just combo. Not this time, I guess.
It's really painful. Fireballs in the tree, you can aim downwards too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that happened. Yes.
Bro, this fucking game is an abomination.
And I would agree if other games didn't exist. Hi, today is Alpha 2. Alright, so yeah. So that's 3-1 for mission if I wait, is it? Yeah. 3-1 mission. Okay, losers finals. Let's spin the wheel. Good luck.
Ah,
Hey, it happens. At least it wasn't pack attack. Then again, we still have a chance for that game.
fuck no, please.
Hey, I'm not deciding for that. Masters of Combat.
Masters of Combat.
Genesis. Let me just tell Coach Cham.
Looks like the Genesis version of Ninja Gaiden, the game.
Okay, well, so this is Kusoge. Oh yeah, I remember this game. Yeah. Yeah, don't expect a lot. This is like basic stuff game. The jumping might be a little bit off, but we'll see. You'll see what I mean. Oh, good luck. Yeah, good luck. This game has shown in previous Mr. Tournaments on other Discord servers. So. I don't think you can jump though in this game. Actually, you can, but it was difficult. I think. You're watching this, Mission?
So dang.
I mean, it's Kasuga. What do you expect? Actually, it's Kasuga for you. For me, it's a normal game.
You're still no match.
God damn. Oh, man. Hayate, an alien.
Only 5 gigs? Oh, hell.
And Buddha is in the background, okay? Are you playing? Are you battling in a temple of Buddhism? One. Ah, yes, Dawson versus Ilian.
Said Dawson?
Well, he has the extended arms, remember?
Oh, shit.
Actually, extended legs, I'm not sure about arms. Yoga. Stretch.
Got an anti-air. Don't jump.
You found an anti-air? Nice. Let me double check the fucking stream. Nice, okay. Yeah, apparently.
You can just get out of there like that? What the fuck?
Oh, he's an alien. He can crawl out the fucking walls. All right, 1-2 for Ikigai. Possibility for a match point. Yeah, you have to pick. Goose. Oh, that was fast. All right. GG's. Ikigai takes it 1-3. This is just. Oh man. All right. Spinning the wheel for grand finals. Hold on. Let me post this score first. All right. Good luck. And let's see what game we're gonna have. Majin, do you have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I do.
I mean, I do too, but you know, not everyone has
Not this-
flight. Not everyone has Flightcast games, I'm afraid. Oh no. Oh fuck no. FT2 Mobile Suit Gundam.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, I am so sorry. There's nothing I can do. You'll see why. There is a reason why it's not FT3. It's a really long match. Well, Hitake, we're gonna be doing like a Sam show. Well, Sam show 3 was picked previously, early on. So, oh, Mobile Suit Gundam. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. It's dirty. Usually, I only say this because it's grand finals, but if Ikigai manages to win, there's gonna be a respin. Because this game could go either way.
Gelgoog.
Alright, it's grand finals. It's Majin 2002 versus Ikigai Annan. It's FT2. I'm not doing FT3 for this game. You'll see why.
Uh-oh.
Chun-Li?
Yeah, the only thing you'll probably find is only projectiles. Unless there is more. I don't know. Hopefully there's more. This is what we found out, like... this.
Damn.
Du, 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 du. uh,
You learn fast.
yeah. Remember, believe in the heart of fucking lightsabers. Gundam Galgoog. Galgoog seems to be good.
Soldier.
Zelgoog and Gelgoog. Oh wait, no, that's the same character.
Galgoog versus Galgoog. No, it's not. No, at least it's not back attack. Which is interesting, we didn't have a single non-fighting game today.
Oh, can't air block.
Yeah, don't expect air blocking. Sorry, but air block in this game is equal as fucking parry. Don't expect it. Or a focus. Well, you might not. The only thing you'll probably have here are normal stuff.
That is so panzer.
Oh, what did I do?
Galgoog.
Ow.
Okay, 1-1.
Damn, what else can you do? Oh, he's a charge character. Blanca?
Oh, I guess we have a bunch of new stuff.
This man cannot dash.
Apparently not. But he has double projectiles. So. Nice thing. This Zugok has nice anti-airs.
Dang, that button is superior.
Fireballs are so hard in this game.
Yeah, they're
For real. You have to do it like precise.
precise. I don't think there's such a fucking
Whoa.
term for this game. Yeah. It's made hard because that's the only option you have right now in the game.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, Shin. GG's.
GG's.
GG.
Oh, man. It still was fun.
That
seeing-
game- That shit did not feel long, to be honest.
Eh. I mean, the last time someone played this game, they told me that it was too long.
I don't know. They probably just kept timing it out. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. FT2. Yeah. Unless you want to do FT3. Unless you think it's deserving of an FT3.
I mean, I think it's a good game for a
Alright,
PlayStation 3.
so you're both agreeing on FT2?
Okay,
Sure.
let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you agree
That-
on FT2 or do you agree on FT3?
FT3.
Yeah. Alright.
Imagine 2-1 FP3. I agree.
Alright. Let's go then.
Because it does not feel that long to me. It's actually where they.
No,
did
no, no,
FT3.
no. I understand. I just go from what people reported to me. Maybe it was a different game. Who the hell knows? Probably a different game. Okay. So it's 2-1 right now.
This man got the guile kick.
The gal kick.
The crouching medium.
Oh yeah. Oh what? The double sweep.
Nah, just the one sweep.
Oh okay. Because I thought gal had like double sweeps.
Oh, you can crouch it.
Yeah. So you don't have to block it necessarily. The thing is, we used to do like tournament for this game back a long time ago.
That's an overhead.
The rifle
That's
looks
literally
like, the rifle looks like an M16 on Gundam's End. Or an M6. I forget the number. Could have been an M6 or an M16. Standard procedure. Automatic weapon. Yeah. Yeah, Zugok has some good anti-air. I mean, has a good anti-air punch.
Damn.
Okay, round one, Sticky. Play a timeout. And there are a lot of timeouts for this. Wait, is that the match? Seems like it's a match. Alright, so it's 2-2, huh? Alright.
Mhm.
Alright, final match. It's down to the wire.
Goof.
Rumble Raw. Goof. Goof versus Gundam. The only thing in common is they start with the fucking J. With the letter J. Oh. He has a whip?
Slide. That's threatening.
That's actually threatening.
Yeah, the
Bigger.
slide's pretty good. Slide directly ripped off from Dagobah.
This man got that range.
Yeah, seems like it. He can easily approach you. Gundam doesn't have those options though. Then again, Gundam, the only thing Gundam has right now is just, yeah, pew, sword, pew, sword.
This
Remember-
is so fucking goofy.
Sweep is life. Yeah. The thing is, this was like the first Gundam game, so they didn't have a whole lot to offer back then.
He has an air dash?
Apparently. No, question is, does Gundam have an air dash? Probably not. Considering that each character has different strengths and weaknesses.
GG's. Oh, wait. Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's usually the best character in the game. Man got range, a slide, an air dash.
He has one of the most ridiculous names, though. Goof.
Goof.
Goof. Damn, man. Alright,
Nah, man.
let me just finalize the score. Alright, so. Congratulations to Majin, you're the champion of the mystery tournament. Hope everyone had fun. Sorry that Gabriel couldn't make it, but maybe next time. And the mystery tournament case we do once a month. So yeah, after this tournament, I'm gonna have to make a new batch of tournaments. So one of the tournaments that people are gonna look forward to could be Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I don't know. Anyways, with that said, my name is Terrell, and I'll see you guys at the next gathering ending stream.